Now, you guys probably thought I was joking and lying. Look at this, is where they want to put a hazmat factory. Right by the school, right by the community. Oh yeah, it's perfectly safe over here. Oh my goodness, though. It doesn't matter where I go in the country. For some reason, these hazmat facilities are just placed in the most awkward places you could think of. The most awkward places. Like, who would think you'll put a hazmat facility by neighborhoods? Look, there's an apartment there, more apartments. That one looks like it's beat up a little bit. Yes, this is perfect. So, this doesn't make no sense. So you got the guy in the left blocking the driveway. Then you got the guy in front of me just decided because shipping is right there, he cannot park all the way down there. This is where he has to park. And you guys are so worried about the non-English speaking truck drivers when you guys really need to worry about those companies that got 2, 3, 4, 5 logs and got drivers like these guys. This is who you guys got to know. And this is a hazmat facility. You will think they'll give us a lot more room in a hazmat facility, but they're not giving us a lot more room in a hazmat facility. They give us these tight little spaces. Look at you guys. If this is your first time watching my channel, man, and you probably came here to get some good educational stuff in trucking, which you are. I'm gonna tell you the ins and outs when it comes to hazmat. You guys can see this was the company I drive for currently. So if you guys want to call them up and say how sorry of a driver I am, give them a call. But going back, yes, I am going to give a lot of educational videos, but I am giving you my life, my perspective of a truck driver. So if you guys are looking for more of a respectful, good old boy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm putting on the boots, man. God damn, give me a chance. I put the sandals down to put the boots on for you guys, man. Give me a goddamn chance. But I'm giving you guys a perspective of my opinion and what I go through on a day-to-day life as a truck driver, and especially hazmat now. So I'm about to go inside, see what's up, what doc they're gonna give me, and then we'll take it from there. I'm gonna see you when I get back. How you guys like the fit? Is all right? You looking good? Decent? I'm wasting too much goddamn time. I ain't gonna lie, he's already backed into a dock. I gotta go. So we're inside the facility right now, man. And I tell you, in that trailer stinks, man, but we're picking up some organic peroxide. You good, man? Good. Hi. And this is how it is. I'm about to go load this up, man. But the odor that's coming out of here is crazy. That's what I just picked up. So anytime you're doing totes, you want to strap the singles with the straps on top. And if you ever got like double, you just strap one. Just since this is in the back, I'm only strapping one. But the ones in the front, I'm gonna strap 2. But I gotta go ahead and strap these bad boys. So I'll be putting the strap over here, and over here. But I tell you, man, when I say it reeks in here, it's like burning my nostrils right now. All right, and that is it. See how I strapped it down? Strapped it from the top. That's it, man. That's all, man. Nothing to it, man.
So these are your placards, and then over there you're gonna get more placards.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one, man. All right. That's it. Easy day at the job, man. But we're gonna go to the next spot. Grab the second set of this load. I'm gonna grab that, and I'm gonna show you guys how to put the placards on. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I couldn't sit in there and film and show you guys how I strapped the last load, but it wasn't 4 totes, man. Totes. Man, that thing smell like Clorox, man. Heavy duty Clorox, like the main ingredient for Clorox, man. My nostrils are still burning. But I just want to show you this real quick when you put the placards. I know it's kind of backwards, man, but it's not. It's not rocket science, because a lot of times the shipper will give you placards. Their job is to give you placards, but you're also gonna read this off of your BOL. Now, if you guys want to know how you're able to read off from your information from your BOL to know which class to put on your truck and what do you have, well, comment below, let me know, and I will go in depth. If you say, hey, make a more in-depth video on how to put placards up, and then I'll go ahead and put placards up, and I'll go ahead and pull out one of my old BOLs, PODs, and I'll show you how to read the classes and which one to know to put down. But as you can see, you just want to make sure you put all your placards up. It can't be obstructed, no objects, nothing blocking them. You can read it clearly, because this is vital, very vital when you go to the weigh station. As hazmat drivers, we do get pulled over a lot at the weigh station, so you want to make sure you're on point. And it has to be all around the trailer, from the front, the sides, and the back, right? But you got to make sure you put the right placards on there, the right numbers, the right classes, because if you put the wrong ones, that's a violation. And make sure, I love these a lot, because these, you can flip them and all that good stuff, and you just snap it down. Because a lot of times these paper ones can fly out, and if you're very careless and you wake up the next day and you're just driving down the road and get pulled over and you're missing your placard, the DOT officer is not going to care that you didn't see that or you didn't take the time to do your inspection. You violated. So these things come in handy a lot. They do chip up your nails, and for all y'all super drivers, I know y'all super truckers, I chip my nails up plenty of times messing with this. All right, it's very tedious and very sharp, but you just want to make sure you have the right placards, and you want to make sure when you're done with the load that you flip them back to the blank page, because they do have a blank page on these placards, and you make sure these numbers are zeroed out, right? Blank. Because if you can have one number, even a 0, and that's a violation. All right, cool. That was a quick little rundown. Like I said, if you guys want more in depth on how to read your BOL, on determine which ones are the right placards to put on for the load, comment below, let me know. I will make a more in-depth video on my 34-hour reset, and we'll go in. With that being said, I know this truck is hella dirty. Come on, guys, give me a break, man. Give me a break. But I'm gonna see you guys at delivery. All right, we got a long way to go. It's gonna be fast for you guys. It's gonna be a couple seconds, but for me, it's gonna be a couple days. But I'm gonna see you guys on the next delivery, and we'll see what happens. All right, you guys, day 2 of this journey. God damn, the new Max look like a piece of shit. It looks nice. It looks alright. Look alright. All right, man. See, I ain't come play around, man. I didn't come to play today. We got the light going on. About to do a quick pre-trip, trying to see, making sure everything's copacetic. Everything looking good. Nothing wrong with the truck. The placards are still on. Regular stuff, man. Like I said, when you're out here doing the pre-trip, that's the company I drive for. When you're out here doing pre-trips, when you're out here doing hazmat, man, you really want to do your pre-trip every morning. I know some of y'all out there working out there in them Chicago-based companies. I ain't did a pre-trip in the last 2 or 3 years. But you bring your ass over here, you better start learning how to do a pre-trip. So you see, you just want to go ahead and check, make sure your placards are still on. Disconnected. God damn, I left the radio on, man. That's crazy. Shit loud as hell. Tires are good. That's embarrassing. Someone's trying to sleep right now and I got my radio blasting. Like, I didn't even know I had it that loud. Black is still good. Check up on the engine. You hear that? That's embarrassing, y'all. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, this poor guy probably sleeping. Like, why the fuck this guy got the weather alarm going off in his truck? Bro, I didn't know I had it that loud, man. Be honest with you, I didn't know I had it that loud. But one thing I always check, even when I was working with them Chicago-based companies, and I will make a video about why I left the Chicago-based companies, so y'all look out for that. It's the kingpin. I don't trust these motherfuckers. I've seen too many videos where guys, trailers falling off, disconnected from the tractor. And I always want to check the kingpin, because you just never know what idiot is out there that think he wants to be funny. me see where I can set y'all down. Look at this shit. Oh, man. And I'm gonna get back with you, man. I'm just doing my quick little pre-trip. I'll get back with you on the next video, man. Well, not next video. The next update. Alright, let's go. Alright, y'all. We're currently in traffic right now, man. And this is the reason I like to run early. You know, I like to get on the road as early as I can in the morning. But since I am driving the truck that only goes 68 miles per hour, I don't really mind the traffic anymore. I actually enjoy the traffic. And I'm not running with the Russian mafia no more, the Chicago-based companies. Traffic doesn't bother me anymore. But we are on our way to make this delivery. I got to deliver this load tomorrow. Try to deliver first thing in the morning, and hopefully they'll get me a load, a weekend run where I can do another reset, because I really do got to stop by the bank. I got to go to Walmart. Last reset, I parked in an area, a rural area, that the nearest Walmart was like 5 miles away. The nearest Chase was like 15 miles away. No Uber drivers. I don't have Lyft. But at the end of the day, yes, I could have disconnected the truck and take the tractor. I ain't feel like driving. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not feel like driving. And they had this little Indian spot. And I'm not big on Indian food. But this Indian spot right here made me a little believer, you know. I know what to get now. I know what to get. I'm not getting that, you know, the food that's made strictly from the foot, you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting the food that they put their foot in it, literally. But I know what to get now, man. But yeah, we're stuck in traffic. Tomorrow morning we're going to deliver to this place. I'm very curious to find out how small this spot that I'm going to. I'm starting to see the habit. The habit is a lot of these places that I go to are small. And any hazmat drivers, let me know in the comments below. Tell me if that's just what I'm going to run across. Small facilities in a residential area, surrounded by no restriction, no trucks allowed, restriction signs. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this for the experience. You know, I'm trying to get this hazmat. I got the endorsement. This is the first time I'm actually using my endorsement since I got it, and I'm trying to get the experience under my belt. You know, I'm learning about the classes, the uni number, I think is what you call it. I don't know. I'm learning about that, and like I said, if you guys want to know how to determine what placards you need for any type of particular load that you get, I will make a video. I'll show you. You know, I'll show you one of my old paperwork, and I'll put a nice graphic. I'll show you how to read it. I'll tell you if, you know, there's some hazmat loads that's not bulk that you don't really need it. You know what I mean? You don't need placards, right? And for some of you guys that don't know, you can carry hazmat without an endorsement as long as it's under 1,000 pounds. As long as it's under 1,000 pounds, you can carry hazmat without a hazmat endorsement. It's anything above 1,000, you need a hazmat endorsement. So don't go out there, don't get tricked by your dispatcher and they're telling you it's only 1,050 pounds, you're good, you can take it. Nah, it's over 1,000, buddy. But yeah, I'm in traffic. I'm actually enjoying this slow ride, and we're gonna see on the next one. We're gonna see when I actually get there and deliver this load. This is my first hazmat load. So far it's good. And one thing I'm learning too, when you got these totes, right? And a lot of these totes are carrying like chemicals, Clorox, chlorine, a lot of stuff. Big old totes is like 300 pounds a piece. It's liquid. It moves side to side, you know. So it does give you that feeling like you're at the beach and the waves is pushing you, you know. So you really got to make sure you strap your load correctly and you do the right thing, man. Because one little movement, you flip the whole trailer. You got to call the emergency line that's on your paperwork. They got to call the OSHA, DOT, the hazmat, spill team. Man, it's a headache, man. The things you have to go through. if you did the proper strap, the proper securement, all that good stuff. So like I said, this is something I'm learning. I can put it under my belt. I ain't gotta lie no more. When they ask me, have you did hazmat before? Yeah, of course. See my endorsement? I can actually tell them, yes, I've done hazmat, you know. And then they can watch my YouTube video and see I've done hazmat. I'm showing y'all right now. But I'm gonna see you at delivery. I'm gonna enjoy this little off time in this traffic, you know what I mean? I might even put the window down and enjoy the cool breeze. All right, we're here, man. Look how tight. And once again, we are what? At a residential area. It's great for a hazmat driver. But if you guys seen the video I uploaded earlier, hold on. You guys can't see that. If you guys seen the video I uploaded earlier, I was just showing you guys how tight the area was, right? How I had to literally drive down. I went on Google Map, and I double checked to, you know, a lot of truckers leave reviews when they come to an area that you're not unfamiliar. The best place to go is on Google Map. But man, we got squirrels jumping in the trees and all. I went on Google Map. They told me to go to one location. I went to that location. Then I came here. Then they told me to come here. I came to this location. Now she's telling me I gotta drive all the way down here to park in the dock. So I'm double checking to make sure I can squeeze in here. How does it look? What's the, you know, the situation? I'm sure it's not this dock, but where I'm going to back in, because I'm not moving that truck until I assess the area, right? You got to get out and look, man. But if it wasn't for that pre-route check that I always do before I get to my delivery to kind of give me an idea of where I'm going, I would have been lost. So, hey, I guess it's what I got to get used to, right? Tight spaces, residential areas. But at the end of the day, man, I'm really enjoying it. I'm working in my endorsement. Finally doing something, especially with this market, how it is. I encourage anyone, if you got tanker, hazmat, I guess I got to back up over here. But I want to double check first. I'm not moving that truck until I double check, because I don't want to back up into here and then they tell me I got to back up to the other one. But while I go ahead and double check this, I encourage anyone, if you got any endorsements, use this time while the market's a little bit slow, a little bit down, to get some experience in your endorsements. You know, and if you already got experience in your endorsements, then go do double wide. You know what I mean? Do that heavy wide, all that, man. But get some experience under your belt, man, because it's gonna be worth it at the long run. See you guys on the next video. I'm gonna walk inside, see if I can reach someone again. Boy, I'm tired.